As a man, do you want to learn how to create sexual tension with any woman in a few seconds? Perhaps you have been trying to master that art for years and it's not working for you. Then worry no more. Because you are at the right place, and all the tactics we will explore here will be just perfect for you to bring your dream into reality. That's if only you will digest the time-tested tactics, line, hook, and sinker. And practice them as well. We will start with the question, as a man, what happens when you see a beautiful woman? You unarguably feel an urge, right? Something inside of you just takes over, and you struggle taking your sight off of her. The point is, it happens in a split second. Your subconscious notices her beauty before you can comprehend that she's attractive. It's like having no control and being a slave to whatever your body tells you to do. Now, the $1 million question is, do women get sexually attracted to men in the same way? Well, female sexuality is a bit more complicated. I mean, sure, women are also attracted to good looks. However, according to renowned relationship experts, not to the same extent as men do. That's why I'm not going to tell you to hit the gym for a few months just to get a date. Instead, what you're about to discover can work in just a few seconds. And the best thing is, sexual tension works for all women. No kidding. But first, what is sexual tension? I was shocked that I couldn't find a proper definition for sexual tension despite it being such an essential part of the dating game. There's no mention of it in the Oxford or Webster dictionary. The only thing I was able to find was just a Wikipedia article on it. Therefore, I decided to give you a definition myself. Sexual tension is the immediate sexual effect, attraction you can create on a woman or vice versa. Very simple and short. Sadly, most men have no idea how sexual tension really works and that they can create it at will. As a man, once you master the art of creating sexual tension with a woman, then it does seem like you are the only one who can see while everyone else is blind. But how does it work? You might be wondering. Creating sexual tension works like telling a good joke. Have you ever watched a professional comedian doing stand-up comedy? He starts by explaining the setup for the joke. And then he keeps you in suspense. Stalling or saying absolutely nothing makes you crave the conclusion, aka the punchline. You just can't help it. You want to know the end of the joke. But he waits. And waits. And when the audience just can't take it anymore, he drops the punchline, and everyone bursts into laughter. What makes a professional comedian funny? It's not the words he says, but how he delivers them by using his voice tonality, body language, and eye contact. Creating sexual tension with a woman isn't much different. It is not about the words you say to a woman. It's about how you say them. You can create, intensify, and release sexual tension by using your body language, voice tonality, and eye contact. If you do it properly, she has no choice but to feel sexually attracted to you. So use what you're about to learn right away with great caution. Let's now delve into the 10 clues that will surely help you in mastering the art of creating sexual tensions with a woman. Number 1. You must be able to handle sexual tension yourself before you can create it. What do I mean? Imagine you have to look an attractive woman in the eyes. Can you hold her gaze, or do you look away because you feel uncomfortable and shy? This uncomfortable feeling is sexual tension. If you cannot look her in the eyes for more than a few seconds, then sexual tension won't happen. Don't worry. You can improve your tolerance for sexual tension with a simple exercise. Number 2. Maintain eye contact with a woman as much as possible. Most guys are simply too scared or shy or both to maintain eye contact with a woman they desire. But if you want to create sexual tension, there is simply no way around it. To intensify the sexual tension via eye contact, focus on just looking into her right eye. And at the same time, slightly tilt your head forward. This will make your gaze even more sexually charged and open the gates to seducing her. Number 3. Touch her lightly. Have you ever read a romance novel before? If you haven't, you should. Among other things, they will teach you that women love the build-up towards sex sometimes more than the actual sex itself. So start gently touching her first on the hands or cheeks and see how she reacts. If she is okay with it, then you can slowly progress with your goal, if you know what I mean. Number 4. Don't interrupt her while she's talking. Let her speak, while you do the listening. Focus on hearing her out instead of waiting for your turn to talk. I've seen this countless times while listening to guys approaching women in the streets. Most guys act impatiently and interrupt women mid-sentence. If you have the same problem, fight the urge to jump in and take over the conversation immediately. It kills the sexual tension building up between you two. Number 5. Don't make any sudden movements or gestures. Some men scratch their heads or shake uncontrollably when they talk to the women they like. But these gestures ruin the sexual tension that is building up. That's why, especially before you go for the kiss, that's if you are lucky enough to take a few seconds, look her in the eyes, and do absolutely nothing. No movements at all. This will create a Hollywood kiss moment. Number 6. Use the element of surprise. Never wait for the end of the date to go for the kiss. The typical goodbye kiss works very well in romantic comedies, but it's a major turn-off in the real world. It's predictable and boring. Almost all the guys she has been on a date with tried to kiss her at the end. Surprise her by going in for a kiss in the middle of it instead. This way, she'll have the rest of the date to imagine what it would be like if you guys do more than just kiss. Number 7. Allow her to miss you. Wait 3 days before you get back to her. It's the mother of all dating cliches. Still, there's some truth to it. I won't encourage you to play mind games. In the end, someone will get hurt. But don't reply immediately when she texts you if you're busy with other things. Not only does it apply in dating, but also when you're in a relationship. It's one of the best pieces of advice I can give you on how to create sexual tension in a long-term relationship. I've seen it plenty of times among my friends. We are out having a good time, but as soon as their girlfriends text them, they drop everything to reply. As if what pizza they should order tomorrow was a life or death emergency. Don't ever do that. Instead, give women some space to miss you. It's a bit like eating your favorite food every single day. Eventually, you'll grow tired of it. But if you don't eat it for a week, you can't wait to taste your favorite dish again. Number 8. Make her feel relaxed. To help her fully enjoy the sexual tension between you two, she must first let her guard down. For women, there is simply way more risk involved in having sex. She can get pregnant, experience slut-shaming, etc. While the worst thing that can happen to us men is a sexually transmitted disease and a bruised ego. That's why the more she trusts you, the more sexual tension she will allow herself to feel with you. Number 9. Don't apologize to your woman when you make a sudden sexual move. Want to know what gets women drier down there than the Sahara Desert? By apologizing for making a move. Let's say you go for the first kiss, and she turns her head away. More often than not, it has nothing to do with you. She is just not ready yet or has a rule about not kissing a guy on the first date. But you didn't know that because you're not a mind reader. You went for the kiss and allowed her to decide whether to reciprocate it or not. Now, some women will ask you, why did you do that? And what comes out of your mouth next will determine whether you'll get a second date. Answer A. You apologize for the kiss. Congrats, you sealed your fate. She won't see you for a second date. Because in her subconscious mind, she'll think, if he cannot handle me saying no once, how am I supposed to rely on him as a partner to handle hard times? Answer B. Simply say, because I like you. And you move on to the next topic. With this answer, she won't lose respect for you. And when she shows up for the second date, even if she didn't kiss you on the first, she knows your intention. Number 10. Always tell a dirty story. Perhaps, we saved the very best, last for you as usual. It's been scientifically proven that women are aroused by a good sex story. They love the tension and build up towards sex. Men, on the other hand, treat sex differently. We're good to go as long as she's hot and naked. That's why if you want to master sexual tension via text, you must become good at sexting. The easiest way to start is to use something she said as an invitation to sex text her. And then describe to her in detail what you want to do to her sexually. As a man, always bear in mind that creating sexual tension is the fastest and most powerful thing you can do to get a woman sexually attracted to you. And, it's not created by the words you or the actions you take, but how you say and do them. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed our dive into the world of attraction and the allure of mastering sexual tension, give us a thumbs up. Don't miss out on more fascinating insights. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. Remember, every like, comment, and subscription supports our channel and keeps the conversation going. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.